What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Just got back from the dentist. I have to get a root canal in a couple weeks. Stupendous. So we're going to go over Ethereum. Currently we're seeing at 1571. We're up 1.56 on the day. Seeing a market cap of 190. Say it with me. Billion. 24-hour volume, 23.26 billion. Let's hop into the charts. We're going to start here on the 1 hour time frame. So what I'm looking at, as we're coming down in a wave C, wave 2 pullback, the bullish scenario is that we put in a wave 1, this is a wave 2, and potentially what we're doing is we're putting in a wave 3, and we've completed the wave 1 of the wave 3. So we've come down in a wave 1, right now we're seeing a wave 2 pullback, and then you would see 3, 4, 5 to basically complete the wave 3, which is here in green. All right, guys, so as you can see here, we've come down in a 5-wave move. To me, it looks like we put in an ABC correction where we've come up in a 5-wave move A. This is a wave B. Potential wave C. I don't see a 5-wave move within that wave C, so we still may be looking for a little bit more push to the upside here to complete a 5-wave move. But this is our rejection zone, so you can see we're currently getting rejected by the golden ratio, so we could start to see a rejection from here and put in a wave 3. The really bullish scenario is that this is not an irregular ABC. We've completed the wave 1 and we finished a wave 2 pullback, and now we're going to shoot up, come up and break these highs. As I've been mentioning, that's a really bullish scenario, but I don't think it's a likely scenario, but of course anything is possible. But we have reached our wave 2 rejection zone, so potentially we could start to come down in a wave 3. If we pop over to our next chart, I still think there's one more wave down in the market, including Ethereum, which I've been taking a lot of heat for. I could be wrong here, but potentially the bullish scenario is an inverse head and shoulders. But as I mentioned, you don't usually see a head and shoulders pattern within an inverse head and shoulders. We did break down from that head and shoulders, and currently we're basically retesting that neckline, as you can see here. We did break above it just a little bit, but it looks like we may fall back below it. So a really bullish signal would be come up and break this high of the right shoulder at 1721. That could give more confirmation to come up and retest these highs. But if we fail to do that and we roll over here, our head and shoulders target is all the way down here at about 1184 for our friend Ethereum. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Is we've come down to wave 1, wave 2, and now we're starting the wave 3 to the downside. But if we do come up and break that wave 2 high, could be more confirmation that we may come up to retest these highs once again. But I don't think it's a more probable scenario in my opinion. I do think we'll see a 5th wave down, and your next strong level support 523 to about 651, or we put in a large wave 2 pullback. If I pop over to this chart here, completing the 5-wave move to the downside, and now what we've done, I'm not going to use this chart because it's hard to see here. So basically what you would be looking at, let me pop over to the daily, is that the 5-wave move is already complete. So we've come down in a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, and now we've come up in a wave 1. We're looking for a wave 2 pullback before we explode up in a wave 3. It is a possibility, but I think if Bitcoin goes to like 14K, that will see Ethereum put in a lower low, 15,000. But potentially the really bullish scenarios, we're just putting in that wave 2 pullback. I do think that is a possibility. I say about a 60 to 40% chance. We'll see what happens over the course of the next probably month or two for our friend Ethereum. But in the short term, we have a double top with a bearish divergence on the 1 hour. Price is pushing up while relative strength is lowering, which is an early indicator of a move back down. Not always accurate, but about 70% of the time. And the 4-hour chart, yeah, we're looking okay on our indicators here, but we do have that double top, and we have seen a rejection from the golden ratio. But if we do break above the golden ratio, that does give you a higher likelihood of coming back up to where you started at about 1736 for Ethereum. That's it for this little update. As you guys know, I still think there's one more wave down, and I think we're starting to put in the 5 waves to the downside, but that can be invalidated if we come up and we break this high. All right, guys, and the second bullish scenario is that we've put in a wave 1. This is a regular ABC correction, and we're putting in that wave 2 pullback before we see a massive explosive wave 3, which would give you confirmation that the bottom is in for Ethereum. All right, that's it for this one. Big shout out to the Discord. Over 2,000 members. You can get my exact entries, exits, and take profits at the $10 membership. You can sign up through the Patreon, as well as over 2,000 members posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto. It's only $10 a month. Click the Patreon link if you want to trade with me. Sign up to Bybit. That's where I do all my trading. $4,500 in bonuses over there. And I'll see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.